She my desire. Drive around the world just to find her. I'ma get wild, be Messiah. Be Messiah. She my desire.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie O. Thanks for stopping to watch this video. If you haven't seen any of my old videos, please click one of the videos down below to watch. I'd really appreciate it. Today I have this full face of makeup with only NYX products that I've never used before. Guys, I was so skeptical about filming this video because I didn't know how anything was going to turn out. I didn't test out any shades or colors in the store. I just picked a bunch of stuff, chucked them into my cart and paid for it, and I had mixed feelings filming this video because I didn't know if it was going to turn out to be a disaster. But I'll tell you everything about how I feel about makeup in the outro, so stay tuned for that. I wouldn't call this an affordable makeup look because of how much I ended up spending buying all these products in the store, but I'll leave all the individual prices of the products on the screen so you guys can see how much you would spend if you want to buy a full face of NYX makeup products. Besides that, this is a really cool toned neutral makeup look, so I guess for those who are going to school or going to work, this is a makeup look that you can try out and not like have too much of a dramatic look to you. I think that would be really nice. And without further ado, let's jump straight into the video, and I hope you guys have fun watching it. Thanks. So guys, we're about ready to start now, and this is just the bag that everything came in. It's a Boots bag, and this is the receipt, so you guys know that I got everything from NYX. You guys, I'm so scared, like I'm nervous. I'm so nervous about doing this, like you have no idea, but we'll see how it comes out. So I'm going to start with doing my brows with this pencil. It's a dual ended pencil thing, and it's called the NYX Microbrow pencil, and this is the shade Expresso. This is actually the darkest shade, so I was already like skeptical about that, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. So now I'm just using the spoolie end to brush my hairs in the direction I want them to go. So yeah, that's just the product coming out of the pencil, and I don't know about this thing because it takes a while for the product to come out. I'm just going to use this to outline my brows. Wow, you guys, this pencil is so light, and this is supposed to be the darkest shade, and it's so light. This is bad, you guys. Oh my gosh, the product just broke. Like the pencil thing just broke. Wow, I don't even need to give this a review, like it's already shown you guys what it's about. How can the pencil just break something that's new? Wow guys, this is so bad. You guys know how I like my brows like dark and defined. What you guys, this is bad. Like wow, I don't know if the camera is picking this up properly, but you guys, this pencil is bad. It's bad. I mean, if you're light skin, maybe it might work for you. It's so bad, and it's worse when it's blunt. Like I mean, like as it broke off and the tip became like sharp, I think it got a bit darker. I hate this brow pencil, you guys. This is not it at all. Like, can you see my brows? Like they are so light, and like it's not even like the hairs on my like natural eyebrow are darker than the pencil, so it just looks weird. It looks like I have crayon on my eyebrow. Anyway, I'm just going to stop there. Next concealer I got is this NYX HD Studio Photogenic concealer, and I got it in the shade Nutmeg. So I'm just going to use that to clean up my brows and define them. Okay, so this concealer is quite creamy and it applies on nicely. It's creamy. It reminds me of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. That's what this reminds me of. But then the shade is just like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Like it's like exactly 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. And you guys know I use Fawn, which is like a whole lot lighter than my skin tone, so this is new for me. It's actually not, the concealer is not bad. So obviously you guys know that usually I would use a darker concealer for the top of my brows, but since this concealer is not that light, I can use it as well, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I can actually work with this concealer, even though like it's a bit reddish. Like it does not have that yellow undertone that Fawn has. It's a bit reddish, but I can actually work with it. It's not that bad. Wow, okay, so the concealer will get a pass mark. Like it's not that bad. It's just that it's a bit reddish, but I guess I can live with it since I'm dark skin. But light skin, I do not advise that you get this. I don't know if it's this color that has that reddish undertone, or if like that's how all the colors in the range are. I'm not sure, but for this particular one, this particular color in Nutmeg, if you're light skin, I don't advise it because that reddish undertone is not gonna be cute on you at all. But if you're dark skin, that's fine. And if you're light skin, you can use the eyebrow pencil, but if you're dark skin, don't try it. So I feel like these things are a bit like color dependent, like depending on what skin tone you are. So moving on, we're going to move into the eyes. I got this NYX eyeshadow base in the shade Skintone, and I've heard that this eyeshadow base is similar to Max Paint Pot. People have actually said it's a dupe for Max Paint Pot, and like to me that's a like really huge like threshold to live up to, because the paint pot is really good. But I don't know about this, so we're going to try it and find out. So guys, I'm just going to take some of the product in my finger and warm it on my finger. I can't talk today, what's going on my finger, and I'm just going to warm it, and then I'm just going to place that on my eyelid. Like it's tailored to a particular skin tone, like because obviously my skin tone is not white, so the fact that it's coming off white is a bit weird. It's really creamy on the finger, but when it like reaches your eye, it's a bit hard to move around. So I guess that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing because like it being hard to move around, it's hard for you to like blend it on your eye. But then if it's hard to move around and it's on your eye, then that means like it won't move throughout the day. So that means you're kind of like sure that your eyeshadow is going to stay in place. The eyeshadow base is fine. I think it's reaching to call it a dupe for the Max Paint Pot, but I mean it's okay, it's not that bad. Guys, I look like a panda, only that I have like white like eyes, not black. So I did not get a powder to set this with. I don't know if I should set it or if I shouldn't. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm desperately trying to like not include any other products in this, because I could easily set it with like my Sacha Buttercup setting powder or something, but I'm trying so hard not to include like other products in this. But I did get this NYX finishing powder in the shade Banana, and they call the banana, but you guys, is white. They said the shade is Banana, but just look at this. Can you see how white this is? So I don't know, and that's what I meant to use to set my under eye, so I don't know, but I'll just use it. I use it to set the eyeshadow base, because I don't want the eyeshadow like to not be good and then blame it on the fact that I didn't set the base. So I'm going to use it on just this random sponge, and I'm just going to pat that onto my eye and set it. Guys, like it's so wow, this powder is good though. This powder is actually good. I don't mind the powder, but like when I use it for my under eye, I'll know. For my eyeshadow, I got this palette. It's called the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in the shade Cool Neutrals, and I also got a single shadow. It's this one, and it's called Bedroom Eyes. It's a prismatic shadow. So these are two like things I got for eyeshadow, and I think I would actually use both of them. So why can't I open this palette? Oh, okay, I opened this. Ignore the fact that the palette is kind of messed up. I kind of swatched all the colors earlier because I was too excited. I had to like open it before I filmed this video. Actually, first of all, I'm going to take this shade as my transition color. I'm going to just pop that like on top. You guys, this eyeshadow it's not chalky, but I feel like it's quite splotchy. Like, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know. Let me apply other colors and see. So after putting that shade as my transition color, I like that shade though. Like, I feel like it transitioned like really nicely. I like it. Then I'm going to take this darker shade and pop that in my crease. I actually like the colors, but I don't like the formula of the eyeshadow. So the colors are not bad, but the formula is not like good enough. I don't like the formula. Anyway, next I'm going to take this really dark shade and mix it with this brownish shade. I'm going to use that to give my crease some depth. I don't want to be too heavy-handed with the product. I'm just going to use that to put some depth in my crease. Okay. The shadow colors are like, they're really beautiful, you guys. But the shadows are chalky. Like, I feel like they will definitely separate like over the course of the day. I don't know, except that eyeshadow base can like hold it tight. But wow, NYX, like I expected more from like the shadow palette, I can't even lie. I'm going to go back with my concealer. I'm going to place that on my actual eyelid. I actually expected more from NYX, I can't lie. And I'm just going to pat that there and kind of like let it sit on top and blend it. I really expected more than this from NYX. Anyway, I'm going to take this golden shade and I'm going to pop that to set my concealer that I put on my lid. I'm just going to use that golden shade to set it. Now guys, this eyeshadow is definitely going to separate. Like, the shimmery shades are even worse than like the matte ones. It's definitely going to separate. So let me save myself. Before that starts to separate, I'm going to take Bedroom Eyes as my actual lid color and I'm going to pop it right on top of where I put the shimmery shade before that like shade gives up on me. Just blend out the edges and the harsh lines. So you guys, the colors of the eyeshadow are nice, but it's splotchy. It's extremely splotchy. So you guys, now I think I'm done with both eyes. I don't want to do too much because I realized that the more I blend this eyeshadow, it's like it's getting worse. Like, it doesn't really blend nicely. Like, the more I try to blend it, the more it separates, more chalky it becomes, and I lose products. I don't know, I think the Bedroom Eyes Prismatic shadow is still better, but this palette is very weird. Wow guys, I don't know what to say. But anyway, I'm just going to move on so that I don't get too offended by what I look like. I'm so upset because I had high hopes for this this eyeshadow palette. It has so many nice colors. Like, the colors actually come out nice. But anyway, I'm going to move on to my face and I'm just going to forget about this eyeshadow. And for my face, I'm taking this primer. It's called NYX Shine Killer, and it says it eliminates the look of excess oil and shine, leaving the skin looking matte and fresh all day. That's a lot of promises to make to somebody, so I really hope that they live up to the promises they are making on this tube. It's really small. Like, I feel like you don't get much products in this. Like, it's actually very small. It feels very silicone like it's very silicone-y, and I don't like silicone based primers at all. Like, I feel like they contribute to like makeup sliding off your face and stuff like that. I don't like it. You guys, I'm just getting disappointed. Like, I really had high hopes for this product and this haul, because after spending this much money, I want to be able to use actually use the products. So like, I'm actually hoping that they are nice, but I'm not getting the results I expect. But I'm not understanding this one that says Shine Killer. It's not just about killing shine, it's also about like holding the product on my face in place. I don't even know if I'm supposed to wait for it to dry now. It doesn't look wet, but like sliding feeling I'm getting, I don't like it. I also got this thing called, it's called the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator, and it's a lightweight liquid illuminator that gives skin a refreshed glow and beautiful highlight. I didn't get a highlighter, so I don't know if I should use this as my highlighter or I should put this like on my skin before putting on my foundation so I can get that glow from within. I don't know what to do, you guys. So this is what the product is like. It's like a very rose gold color. I don't know. Let me just take small and try to put it on my skin and see what it will come out like. Wow, you guys, look at this. Actually blends okay. Like, it's not too bad. It blends okay. I don't think it will show up properly as a highlighter, so I think I should just use it like before I put my foundation. Maybe it'll give me a glow from me. I don't know. Or I don't know if my foundation will just cover it up. I'm using my finger to blend a lot of things today, guys. Like, cause like, do you know that sometimes you can't just be bothered with brushes? Like, I think that's where I am right now. Like, I can't be bothered with some brushes, cause I beg, brushes are long sometimes. I don't think this illuminator did much for my face. Like, I don't think I'm like glowing or anything like that. It definitely has a shine to it, but I don't think it's like whoa. I got the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation, and I got this, it's liquid, and I got this in the shade Chestnut. I hope this is my shade because I'm not even sure right now about anything anymore. I don't know if I should actually apply this foundation with a brush or I should apply it with my beauty sponge. Anyway, I'm just trying to blend this with this beauty sponge. Like, this is not even a beauty blender, like it's just a random sponge, guys. So obviously it's not a beauty blender and you guys know that, but I don't know why I still feel the need to say it. It's just a random sponge. Okay, so I think I actually like this random sponge. Where did I get it from? I think I got it from the pound store. I think I actually like it because it doesn't soak up product. Like, it kind of is true to the product that you put on it. It doesn't like, basically it doesn't steal your products. The only thing is that like with this sponge, because it's so small, like you have to blend for longer. Like, it's not like your beauty blender that is large. It's just small, so you have to kind of like take your time and blend in the product for longer than you would with a beauty blender. And I like this sponge because it actually gets into hard to reach areas, like beside your eyes, here, around your nose. Because it's so small and it's soft, it gets into those hard to reach areas. So this sponge is actually not bad at all, you guys. It's not bad at all. Now I'm just like using the sponge to press the foundation into my skin so that it can oxidize faster, it can match my skin tone, and I'm just pressing it so it can do that faster. You guys, this foundation is not full coverage. It's buildable, like you have to kind of like layer it for you to get a full coverage, but it's not. It says it's full coverage. Got this NYX Wonderstick. It has a highlighting shade on one side and a contouring shade on the other side, but the highlighting shade is like really white, and I think this is too white for my skin. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. That's it right there. Like, imagine me using this to highlight, guys. So I'm using the HD concealer to highlight, because even though like it's not really light, but I'm still going to use it to highlight, so at least it's 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, so that's fine. Wow, you guys, imagine if I use this white concealer on my face. I might have cried today. But I mean, generally I love NYX products. Like, actually, like, it's one of the best like drugstore brands I know of, NYX, but I just don't know like, the shade range is awkward for me, but it's one of the best drugstore brands. Actually, guys, I'm not going to use a beauty blender. I'm going to use that random sponge. I'm going to use it damp as well. Like, I would use a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to use that to blend concealer. You guys, I think these random sponges are underrated because let's not lie, they work as well as the beauty blender, and they are good because like they get into hard to reach areas. Like instead of putting your fat beauty blender, like you can just use this small sponge. And literally I got a pack of these for £1. It's not like I'm a cheapskate or anything, but like I just saw it in the pound store and I was like, oh, I'm doing a first impressions video, why not, like I might as well try this like random pound store beauty sponges. And I'm actually impressed. Can you see, like that just blended like ASAP. I'm actually impressed. I mean, for a random ass beauty sponge, it's not bad. Moving on, I'm going to take that my NYX Wonderstick Duo. And you guys, I was so disappointed in this duo because as soon as I bought it and I left the store, I found out that the thing was broken. And you cannot return makeup in booths. How sad. So I have a broken contouring thing that I have to manage. Okay. Back again with this reddish undertone, like back again with this reddish thing, back again with the layering of the product to make it like show up. I think this contour shade as well is not dark enough. First of all, like I feel like the only reason why it's showing up like it's dark is because it has a reddish undertone, and secondly I feel like the shade can even pass as my foundation shade. What am I even contouring? Maybe on a day when I absolutely have nothing else in the world to put on my face, then I would use it as foundation. You guys, I feel like for the number of products I've said I don't like, my face is actually coming together. I don't know. So I think like even though the eyebrows and the eyeshadow I didn't really like, when I started putting on my face products, the look actually started coming together. Truthfully, it's not like it's terrible, but like I just expected a bit more from NYX. But that's fine. That's fine because I actually really like the foundation, the concealer, the HD concealer I like, the contour stick, Ogba Pass Mark. What else? The Illuminator. The product itself is nice, but I don't feel like it did anything for my face. I feel like it didn't do anything for my face. Primer. You guys already know how I feel about the eyebrows and the eyeshadow, so let's just leave that. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to line my eyes, and I'm going to line my eyes using this eyeliner. It's called the NYX Twotimer liner. It's also a duo. I had to be cheap and get all the duos, you guys, because imagine buying an eyeliner, then buying an eye pencil, then buying an eyebrow pencil, then buying a spoolie. Nah man, gotta get the duos, save you some cash, 2-in-1. This has a felt tip liner and a normal like liner, so I'm going to just use this to line my eyes. Now you guys, this liner is black. I absolutely love the fact that it's really black. You guys, the felt tip part of this liner is so good. Wow, it's so good. You guys, I just realized something. That primer, do you know what it reminds me of? Okra. Like, it's very dry, just that's what the primer reminds me of. So guys, I really like that felt tip liner. I feel like that is my best thing so far, like my absolute best thing so far from NYX in this haul. I love it so much. Let me try and line my waterline. This pencil is really black as well. Well, you guys, apparently because the primer is silicone based and I put my foundation and everything on top of it, if I touch my face, I make a mark on my face, which is why I said this foundation is not matte, because if it is matte, I shouldn't be able to see the mark on my face. Anyway, I also got the NYX Wicked lashes, and I've wanted to get my hands on these lashes for so long, and they're in Simple, and I'm just going to pop that on my eyes now. So guys, now that I've popped on my lashes, I'm going to take the mascara I got, which is this NYX XXL Lush Lashes mascara, and this mascara wand is quite large, which is what I didn't realize, so I probably can't use this for my bottom lashes, but I'm just going to use to blend my top lashes with my actual lashes with my falsies. I haven't set my concealer that I put on my face, and I'm going to use that same HD finishing powder from before to set my concealer, and I'm just going to use a brush to get the product out of the pan. I'm going to tap off the excess product. That sort of excess products I had to tap off. I actually really like this finishing powder. Like, although it's white, like it sets beautifully. Wow, like it's really a finishing powder because it actually gives that matte, smooth, like flawless finish. I really like it. Okay, this is another thing I really like from this like first impressions video. I really I know, like, I absolutely love this finishing powder. Can you see how I keep putting more and more on my face? I should actually stop, but I love this finishing powder. I'm just going to put some on the bridge of my nose. The concealer on my nose, I can see it separating and I don't understand why. This powder is so good, you guys. Then I'm going to take this palette I got, which is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. It doesn't have a like color or anything, and it's just like this. It has like 4 contouring shades, 4 highlighting shades. I really like that about it, and I like the fact that the palette is like also removable, so you can kind of like replace shades, so you can take out the color from inside the palette. I actually really like that about this palette, because when I'm like done with this product, I can just take it out and put my eyeshadows in there, which I absolutely love. And I'm just going to be taking this darkest shade here to set my contour. Wow, this palette is actually pigmented. Like, can you see the contour is actually showing up on my face now, not like that Wonderstick I use. This isn't bad. I guess this is something I would probably use like on a normal day, so it's not bad. I actually like it. Wow, you guys, this look is actually coming together. Bravo NYX. Like, I actually thought I was done for after the eyebrows and the eyeshadow, but this is really good. I'm going to take this shade here and use it as my brow bone highlight. I'm just going to use that. I can't lie, you guys, this is turning out better than I expected. And then I'm going to take this shade here and put that in my tear duct to kind of like give my face a pop of color, because I'm not understanding this neutral thing that is happening here. Guys, actually, like, I'm surprised. This look is surprising me so badly. Like, what? Surprising me. I got this NYX blush, and obviously it's NYX. Like, everything I'm using is NYX. Why do I keep saying it over and over again? Anyway, and it's in the shade Bronzed, and I'm just going to use that on the apples of my cheeks, and I'm just going to use that. Wow, you guys, this blush is mad. This blush is mad. What? And with a light hand, I'm just blending in the blush. This blush is lit, you guys. I don't know if I should use the illuminator to highlight or should just use this palette. I'm just going to use this palette, you guys. Forget that illuminator, man. That illuminator is not worth it. And I'm just going to take that same shade I put in my brow bone, and that's what I'm going to use to highlight. I'm sure that illuminator could not have done this. Like, I'm sure it could not have done this. Wow, this is so good, you guys. Like, I'm surprised. I'm surprised because it started off so badly, but like, it's actually coming together. I got this NYX lip liner in the shade Dark Soul, and that's what I'm going to use to line my lips. And you guys know that because I'm so extra, like, I can't just be normal. I'm so extra. I had to get 3 different liquid lipsticks because I thought they would all look good with this look, and I didn't know which to pick, and I'm just excess. So I got 3 different liquid lipsticks. They are all the NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks. I got the first one in shade Vintage, and this is it. I think I should swatch it for you guys so you can see what the color is like, because obviously I'm not going to wear all of them on my lips. So this one is the shade Vintage, and this is it here. It's kind of like a dark berry color. The next one I got is in shade Soft Spoken, which is this one. Soft Spoken is like a pinkish mauve color. And then the final one I got is in the shade Downtown Beauty, and Downtown Beauty is, guys, it gave me life. It's a rich chocolate color. Can you see? I don't know if the camera is picking up the color. So for this look, I've just chosen to use Soft Spoken. I couldn't get like an all over face powder from NYX, you guys, because I didn't find anyone in my color. So unfortunately, the only thing that's not going to be an NYX product is going to be my Black Opal all over face powder. Like so. And finally, you guys, this is also an NYX product, but like it's not new to me. This is the only thing in this video that's not new to me. It's the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. All in all, this is the final look. I really like how the general look came out. The eyebrows are not my stuff, neither is the eyeshadow, but besides that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want me to do more of these kind of like first impression videos, then let me know. I don't know if some things weren't just really working for me, but I don't know, you guys should let me know if it works for you. Let me know what you think about the makeup look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.